Hey everyone, I'm your host for Post Time, Heather Vitale. And I also played host recently to a group of students from the University of Delaware who came out to the track to enjoy a night of racing and learn about the sport. Professor Amy Biddle from the University of Delaware brought her Equine Management Capstone class to Harrington Raceway for a fun and educational outing. First, I took them into the paddock to learn about the huge behind-the-scenes production on race night, where they got to meet horses and horsemen, including pacing mare Bluff's Crush and Tom Kugel from the Teague stable. Tom talked to the students about different pieces of equipment and responsibilities with racing and breeding standardbreds. I even had a couple of U of D students hop on a sulky to see what it felt like to sit in one of our two-wheeled race vehicles. Then we headed to the clubhouse and enjoyed some dinner and educational handouts from the United States Trotting Association. And no night at the track is complete without a trip to the winner's circle as they cheered on Jengish Chokuso to victory and then ran down to the Harrington Raceway winner's circle to get their picture taken with the 4-year-old pacer. It was such a fun night, and I think we gained a few more harness racing fans in the process. Thank you for coming. Did you have a great time? Yeah! And we got in the winner's circle! Right now, let's check out that race with the number 1, Jengish Chokuso, winning when he had an entourage of University of Delaware students with him in victory lane. It's a field of 8 conditioned pacers heading behind the Harrington Raceway starting gate, vying for the winner's share of the $12,000 purse.
There are Jengish Chokuso out for the lead. Frequent image from the outside, up between horses. That's Pray for the Wicked. They make their way into the first turn, Jengish Chokuso. On the outside, that's Frequent image toward the rail. Pray for the Wicked moving through. As they go to the backstretch, getting away in fourth is Odds on Carmel. Getting to the rail, All the Chips, about 2 in front of Amp It Up. Trailing up the backstretch, Divine Right and Country Courtesy is last. They go to the quarter, and coming out with lead, Jengish Chokuso. Pray for the Wicked right there. 2 lanes back, Frequent Image settle for third. Opening quarter was 28 1/5. Field races on a far turn, and it's Jengish Chokuso on top of length and a half. Pray for the Wicked right there. Frequent Image got away in third. And then it's about another length and a half or so, Odds on Carmel. Coming to the outside now is All the Chips, followed by Amp It Up. Field makes the way toward the half. Jengish Chokuso leads it by a length and a half over Pray for the Wicked. Sitting in third, Frequent Image on the outside. That's All the Chips moving up, followed by Amp It Up toward the inside, Odds on Carmel. Divine Right and Country Courtesy are the trailers. They went by the half in 57 4/5 around the turn toward the back stretch. The leader is Jengish Chokuso. Pray for the Wicked is right there. Up on the outside, All the Chips is third. Down inside, fourth, Frequent Image alongside second over Amp It Up in fifth. They race up the backstretch. Here comes Amp It Up 3 wide now. They go to 3/4. Jengish Chokuso. Amp It Up on the far outside between horses, All the Chips. Pray for the Wicked's got the rail. Down inside, Frequent Image alongside of Frequent Image. Divine Right, 3/4 in 127. Field makes the way midway on the final turn, coming toward the top of the stretch. Jengish Chokuso is still there. Pray for the Wicked is down inside, far outside, Amp It Up between horses, All the Chips. They straighten away. Jengish Chokuso trying to get there. Still coming is All the Chips. They come toward the wire. Jengish Chokuso went all the way. All the Chips and Pray for the Wicked. 154 4.
Jengish Chokuso goes from gate to wire for the 154-4 win with Ross Woofenden at the controls. Owned by Vincent Ferriero and trained by Chrissy Crispin-Beer, the 4-year-old pacer was joined by the University of Delaware students and his caretaker, Bill Still, who is the 2022 Delaware Valley United States Harness Writers Association's Caretaker of the Year. Thanks again to Professor Biddle and the students for coming out to Harrington Raceway.